There's a part 2 to this Denzal. I saw that Mighty Mint had put another video out, and I'm so pleased that Starlight can see it too and has taken pictures from the video to show you how wonky it all is with the wonky finger. And please spot in this video his thumb does the same kind of thing. He's got obviously loads of dislocated fingers. Not. We know what it is. Don't know why they bothered to try and lie about it. But anyway, let's watch the video.
Take a look at Starlight's channel. She does some great work. She saw the clip I put up about Denzal and his crazy finger. She took a closer look at it. Thank you, Star. Good job.
I am so happy. Mighty Mint and Star showing that things are not right. So what I did was I slowed down the Denzal video with Graham Norton to have a look at it, and look at that, he had like a square cheek then. There's masses wrong. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let the video play and you tell me what you see there. First of all, look at his right hand. We'll just do the beginning bit and then hopefully see in the rest of the video. But look at his right hand. Look at his thumb. Just look at it all. Does that look right? Look at that. So this is what this video is about. It's just showing you that, oh yes, look at that. His thumb can do it as well. His thumb goes out of joint. So they're talking about going, his finger going, dislocating and doing that. But his thumb can do it too. It's rubbish. It's not real. And that's exactly what Mighty Mint and Star see. They see the same things. Alex sees it, Amy sees it, Christian sees it, we all see it. Anyway, do you see what I'm kind of pointing at and what you should see? Look at his hand there, look at the shape of that hand. How does he have a hand like that? We're too late really. Look at the shape where his wrist, his fan goes to his wrist. Oh my god, it's like a square. Oh yeah, and his finger, look at this. Look at, he's got a square hand. It's a bit late. This was probably done. Oh, I don't know when it was done. He doesn't look so old, does he? So, we're a bit late for this, but we're not, because we're unpicking All the lies. Look at his thumb. Oh my god. Look at the shape of his thumb. He's got a hot dog thumb. Anyway, as I've said, I'm going to let this video... Oh yeah, look at the pink on his hand. Do you see that? The pink on his hand. That just wouldn't happen. He wouldn't be morphing with the background, would he? It's because none of it's real. None of these people are there. Not the Doctor Who, the woman, him, or Graham Norton. And watch what happens to his nail. And then you'll see it goes back to what it's supposed to be. So they're highlighting. I mean, he's got a big left hand as well, hasn't he? With the funny finger. They're highlighting. He's got the finger with the thumb, with the nail on. Look at the size of that. It's tiny. Because it's all, oh yeah, look at his thumb. Oh, it's the whole thing. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just going to let the video play. And you tell me what you think. And thank you, Mighty Mint, for spotting this. I'm so pleased that other people are doing it. I'm not the only one. Other people see it. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Because this is not... It's funny when you're watching it, but it's not funny, is it? Because this is called deceiving us. The whole thing. Oh, look at his thumb. Look at his thumb. He's got a whole hand. His whole hands can dislocate and do really weird things. How? Oh, look at that. It might be a split. Oh yeah, look. Now his fingers disappeared. Thumb. His thumb's disappeared. His right hand. Oh, left hand. Hey, I have the beautiful Amy with me today. Hello, beautiful Amy.
Oh, hello, beautiful Karen.
Roped you into another video.
Oh, that's good.
It was my utter, like, I said it on another video, the one with Gary and Gillian. I didn't think,
Yes.
let's put the video on, that I didn't think that lava was as hot as they said. What it is I always thought, you know, the way they explain lava, that it's so hot, but I noticed in the videos, people just turn up in whatever they're wearing, with a pair of shoes, pair of trainers, doesn't matter. There's no special equipment to go and get samples.
That's right.
This video shows a few different people getting samples. And the other thing is that when they drop the lava into the bucket, it does have an effect with the water bubbling away, whatever you want to say. But there's no steaming really going on where the lava's coming out like there. There's no steam. We live in a vapour society. There he is with his trainers. Yeah, he's got something around his face, Amy, because obviously this has chemicals, doesn't it? It smells horrible, sulphury. So that's why he's got a mask on. Look at that. His foot is probably about 1.5 foot away from the lava.
Yes.
So lava can't be that hot. And
exactly.
but it is that me and Amy were looking up temperatures. So which is the hotter one, Amy?
Oh, fire is actually hotter than the lava.
Like, where did you ever learn that, Amy?
I never knew that.
We never learnt that, did we?
No. No, it said that while lava can be as hot as 2200 degrees Fahrenheit, some flames can be much hotter, such as 3600 degrees Fahrenheit or more. Now, a candle flame could be as low as 1800, but in general, a fire flame, a big one, would be hotter than the lava. So I never knew that.
Well, what I was going to do was, and then we found it in the wording, is I was going to show people trying to sit next to a fire. You can't walk over a fire or stand next to it like these people are getting these samples. You'd be going, it's too hot. I'm sure it is a bit hot, but
yes,
it can't be as hot as they say it is.
Right.
Or lava is something else, and it's cold fusion.
Yes, that's right. Possibly so.
Maybe when you tell everybody it's hot, it's so hot, people go, gosh, it's so hot. I don't know.
I know. Me neither. I don't know either. It's really interesting.
Anyway, we'll just go back to that bit with the fire. We'll stop it there for a moment. This one in here says that lava gets to about 700 to 1250 Celsius, which is 2000 Fahrenheit. But a fire can go from 200 to 4980 Celsius. But that's a lot cooler. The lava's a lot cooler.
Yes.
A lot cooler.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe in the bucket it's reacting rather than being hot.
Oh, that's a good point.
Obviously, one of the guys has got a mask on. You can see him thinking, oh God, I don't want all those chemicals. You know, I don't like that smell. It probably smells horrible.
Yes.
But it wasn't like he's going, oh, I'm so hot. Oh, I'm so hot. Oh, I can't handle it. I'm so hot. All he was worried about was the smell.
Exactly. Yeah, why wasn't he worried about the heat? He was
Don't you think that's crazy, Amy?
I do think it's crazy.
Amy, why is everything not what it is?
I don't know, Karen.
And right, very quick, because you obviously haven't seen this. So this is somebody else in 2012. They're going up and to get a sample. But look what they're wearing. Trainers, ordinary trousers. Things are growing out of the lava. It's not all just black. Things are growing. There's the lava in there. And they're going to be standing next to it. There she goes with her trainers on, a pair of jeans and a t-shirt with no sleeves. There she goes. She's going to poke it. In fact, it sounds really hard in a sense. It's like stone. She's like when you know that noise that stone makes.
Yes.
Look what she's wearing. Pair of trainers.
Well.
She's not going, whoa, this is so hot. It's burning me.
Exactly.
She's now about 1.5 feet away from the lava.
Well.
There's someone else wearing trainers. Her trainers, his trainers. This is the bit you haven't that everybody hasn't seen. So I'll shut up in a minute, Amy. But trainers. He's got no t-shirt on. He's got shorts on. He's got shorts on. He's got like you would not be standing there with shorts on if it was that hot, would you?
No way. That's right. You'd have to have a protective outfit on.
I'm not sure what happened to his spade there, Amy. His spade disappeared. I hope they really did go there. But anyway, his spade's disappearing there. But anyway, to the beginning now. So, Amy, does that make you think, oh my God, not something else?
Yes, it does make me think that. And it reminds me of certain, true crime cases where they showed us certain scenes of how they were doing things, but then some viewers pointed out that this isn't how you would do it in real life. You would have to have protective gear and stuff like that, and the people didn't in certain true crime cases that we looked at.
I know, but they've made us believe it's so hot that it's going to melt everything.
Yes, exactly. And it's not
you would not
even
if it was that hot. You wouldn't stand. Well, I suppose you could stand that close to a fire, but you'd be going for after a couple of moments. Oh, that's really hot.
Yes.
They take a few minutes to get these samples.
Right.
In trainers. I mean, he's got no equipment on. This guy here, he's just got a jumpsuit on and trainers, and then something around his face because obviously he doesn't like the smell.
That's crazy. They should be dressed more like a firefighter. How they wear
out of the way. I need breathing equipment.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just got a scarf, Amy.
Yes. It
So,
doesn't make any sense.
Just want to ask everybody who's watching this video, who thought lava was a lot hotter than a fire? Who thought lava was really hot? I'm not saying maybe it's cold. It's obviously got some temperature, or it's a cold fusion weapon thing, and people just think it's hot. Oh, it's hot. I don't know, Amy.
Exactly. I mean, I always just thought it was really hot, and melted things and.
Well, when I did that video with Christian, which you haven't seen maybe yet, I did play you a little bit the other day. I just thought it looks like someone's just tipped out loads of earth.
Yes.
So Floss is making a noise in the background because I had something to eat, and now she's finishing it off.
Oh, little Floss.
Finished now? She's finished now. But Amy, come on! I'm a bit like I can't handle this.
I know.
Amy, are you real? Are you real?
I think I am.
You better be, Amy.
I believe so. Are you real?
Yes, Amy, I'm real.
We're real, as far as I know.
What do you make then when they're standing there in their trainers?
That just doesn't make any sense at all. That you would wear trainers.
That's just showing you it's not as hot as they say it is.
Exactly.
You didn't see anybody going, I'm fighting my way to the lava, or help me, shield me so I can get some lava.
Right.
They just bend down next to it, scoop it up, and go, wow, look, it's glowing. Like I told you, our blood is a different colour in our veins away from the air. Maybe when the air hits it, it makes it react.
Yes.
Here she comes again. She's going to stand right next to it. Like, she's not even saying, oh, it's got really hot. She's just going to scoop a bit out. And she takes as long as she wants to take in her trainers.
Well.
Amy.
That is crazy.
Amy. I'm just running out of words.
Me too, Karen.
Come on! They've all got shorts on! Hang on. I'll cut that bit out. They've all got shorts on!
Right. That just doesn't
That man's
seem
got
accurate.
like dark trainers, white ankle socks, shorts with a red t-shirt.
Well, that just doesn't seem legitimate that that's what you would wear. I wouldn't think.
But he's not the only one. Most of them are just going in jumpsuits. That's supposed to be their scientific cover-up, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't know, Amy. I'm just like, oh, for God's sake. There it is again. We're doing it one more time, Amy. We've got a couple of minutes. We've got, well, I don't know. We can let this go for another 9 minutes. We can never keep it to what we say, but we won't be long. There is steam coming off the lava as it goes into the water. How do we know that that's, well, it's got steam coming from it.
Right.
It can't be boiling the water. It's obviously some other reaction happening.
Right. But it's got to be another reaction.
Oh, I don't get it. But all I know is they've got trainers.
That's right.
And I don't understand why, as we live in a vapour world, why there isn't steam coming off of that. Because we live in a vapour world.
That's right.
Do you know what it looks like coming out? But then when it dries, it doesn't. Right now you could say, gold! It's gold!
Really?
It looks like gold coming down the mountain.
Well,
but then once they put it in the water and it hardens off, it turns black. So it's not gold. But it looks a bit like gold's coming out of the mountain.
well,
And I'm amazed at how quickly, like for instance, that plant there survived the volcanic act and is grown out of it. He's going, you're not taking my life. I want to live. I'm growing.
yes.
What the hell, Amy? What?
I don't
How could a
know.
plant survive lava?
I wouldn't think they could. I really wouldn't think so.
I just find it quite difficult to put it into words anymore.
Me too. And it says that, I was just looking at it, and it said that a human would be, that the lava would be, is very hot, and at those temperatures the human would burst into flames and either get extremely serious burns or die. So why would the people not have even at least protective gear when they're testing the lava? So
We can beat the lava. We can beat it. We just need trainers and a scarf.
Yes.
Oh, and a pair of shorts.
That's right.
Have you ever heard? It just sounds stupid, doesn't it?
It does.
Who thought lava was really, 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 really hot? Like, oh, look, I've seen it. It's burning my eyes. You know, they've made us think that, haven't they?
Definitely. That's what
I just
I
looked
always
at it
thought.
and it's burning my eyes. Oh, the heat.
Yes. I thought so, for sure.
Well, you can see why they don't want anybody going anywhere near a volcanic explosion, because if it isn't hot, they don't want anybody realising it isn't.
That's right. Exactly.
There you go. I've beaten the lava. I'm growing. There's loads of weeds growing out of the lava.
Well,
Obviously,
I know.
that lava might be a little bit older, but they're walking up to it, and it's not long, and then they're there, and look, there's the lava, and then they're taking the lava. Here she comes.
Yes.
Trainers, jeans, short sleeve shirt, and a pack on her back. There's her trainers. Look at that. Her foot's about a foot and a half away from it. She's going to get a scoop without thinking, "Oh, I'm just melting. I'm melting.
Yes.
Help me. I'm melting with the heat."
I know.
It's all stupid, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, just say I spoke to her right now. She's got to say it was hot, but it's obviously not as hot as they say it is. It just isn't. We've just looked up the temperatures, but they've made us believe it is.
Yes.
Well, it's a shame it isn't gold, though, isn't it? Because I'd be going to the mountain to go and get some.
I know, that's for sure.
It's pretty ugly when it dries. It's black.
Yes, it's uglyish when it dries.
I just
So
think it's crazy. I don't get this, Amy.
Why do you think they tell us it's so hot, or make us believe it's so hot?
Because everything's a lie, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. They don't want you going
Yes.
anywhere near it because really it's a mud flood. I don't know.
Maybe so.
Because that was what I did with this video with Christian. Was that, you know, I said the one in La Palma just looks like someone's got, like a big lorry's come along and never stopped emptying, and it just looks like, I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying it looks in the pictures like it's mud rather than lava.
Oh, well, that could be then.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, but they just have to not tell us the truth about anything.
You're a bit shocked, Amy, because I was when I thought about it.
I'm very, very shocked.
Right, we're going to go and live next to a volcano now. There's that guy again.
Right.
So what has he got? A jumpsuit, one glove that holds the lava thing that he's picking the lava up with, a pair of trainers, and a scarf. He hasn't even got anything like... You'd think he'd have something around his head, wouldn't you? My head's burning, I'm too close to the lava. No, not at all. Just a scarf for the smell.
Yes. Doesn't make sense.
What liars.
Yes. Yeah, they lied about everything. They lie about everything.
What do you reckon it's hot? Or do you reckon that it's something else going on there?
It's got to be something else going on. If those people can go and sample it and just have one trainers and shorts and everything, it just can't be as hot as they're saying.
You saw a couple of videos, didn't you? I asked you to go and look at them.
Yes.
Did you see it, Amy?
Yes. And I saw what you meant. They just had trainers on. And why, I mean, like, if they're going to test the lava, I don't think they wait very long to test it. Like, it's not, I don't think it would be all cooled down or something, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, they put it in water, which probably puts a black edge to it. It's probably still hot in the middle for a little bit, but the bucket doesn't melt or anything, and the water's still in the bucket. If that was really, really hot and it was boiling, the water, then surely the water would boil away.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
And the water's still in there. Obviously, he pours the water in, goes and gets the samples, puts it in. The water looks like it's boiling, but I said that could be a reaction with the water. The water's going, I'm going to get you! Bubble, 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 but not from heat. I don't know, Amy. That's what it looks like to me.
Because, water boils at 212 degrees, I believe, Fahrenheit. So they're saying that the lava is, whatever they said, is much hotter. So it would have to, you'd think it would just boil the water away, really.
You know what I say is, hey, Amy, let's go and walk up a volcano. We want one that's erupting.
Yes, we'll test it out for ourselves.
Yeah, and a pair of trainers and ankle socks and shorts. Short sleeve shirts.
Just get our t-shirts and shorts and trainers on.
Yeah, I mean, in this video, you can see, obviously, there's hot bits here, because you can see the red bits, and there's a hot bit there. So, in here, there's a hot bit there. There's hot bits everywhere. Yeah, we could just walk over it in our trainers.
That's right.
Trainers. I do remember Dr. Judy Woods, I want to say this, about 9/11. She said a lot of people complained their shoes were melting when they were helping clear up. But she said none of them went to the doctors with burns, because it was something reacting there, and it was making the trainers melt because it was on their shoes and it was melting their shoes, but it wasn't heat. I don't know quite what to say of this. It's not like her shoes are getting scorched or anything. Amy, this is ridiculous. I just want to go, I want to find someone and slap them now.
Me too.
God, slap for lying to us about our whole education. Slap, just give me Boris.
Yes.
And the lot. I would like Trump as well. I'd like to be in a room with Trump.
Yes.
What was his motto? Let's make America great again. Yeah, because he knew that most of it was abandoned.
That's right.
Well,
that's why he had to touch out.
the video's finished now. I'll put it on for a couple more minutes, Amy. We've got a couple more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to slap him for lying. Well, I don't even think they're real people. I just say, for instance, everything fell through right now, and it's like that's them. They're not real. And we went to go and find them. I don't think you'd find them, and there's no one to take to court. They've set everything up so we'd never be able to do anything about it.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, there's nothing we could do about it.
The other day, didn't you think Nancy and Nancy and Hillary look alike?
Yes, they look so much alike around
I think Nancy's a version of Hillary.
I think so. I think so too.
They love doing this, and they're doing it to show you. But Lacey, look at the water, but it can't be boiling. The water still stays in the bucket. It's not like the water's come out or evaporated because of the heat.
Right.
Oh, I don't get this. I don't get. Oh, I'd so like. Oh, I'd like to know. I might have to go to a volcano now.
Yeah, I know.
And then what happens if, say, someone from Iceland said, "Oh, it is hot"? I don't know, Amy. I just wonder. That man doesn't look like he's worried about the heat. He just looks like he doesn't want the fumes. Like, get my mask over my nose. I can't stand the smell. It's probably horrible. And there's someone filming not very far away either. They're there. You can see them filming it.
Yeah.
I just wish that was gold.
I know.
Well, is there anything else you would like to say, Amy?
I'm just very shocked. You shocked me with this new information. But it's
I wish I didn't see it, but I do.
I know. Oh, I know. It's like once you look into anything, you find out about it's a lie. That they
I think I watched that one because me and Christian had a hangout the other day, and we were looking up volcanoes, and then I went to YouTube because I always like to look at the odd thing on there as well, and it just came up.
Oh, okay. Well,
but even on the internet it tells you that a fire is a lot hotter than a lava.
Lava, yes. That's right.
Everything is a lie and everything is the other way round. I'm always think like, I just want to get out of the Matrix.
Oh, I know.
It's horrible. Whatever they've made, it's horrible. I hope it eats itself to death.
Yes.
But what about those men? They know it's not that hot when they're taking the samples.
Right.
And his none of their trainers. It wasn't like they were going, "Oh, it's so hot, my trainers are starting to melt." It didn't get any,
I know.
It didn't get any of that, Amy. Oh, I want to hit my head on the window, donk. Oh, this is just ridiculous, Amy.
Yes, it is. It's very ridiculous.
Anyway, the last word. What do you want to say? The last word, Amy?
Oh, I just thank you for bringing this to our attention, Karen. You're always finding something out for us that we don't know. So thank you for that. But
I know, but I'm not really the bearer of good news, am I?
But we want to know the truth about things, so that's the good thing.
So I'm not saying it's maybe not hot, but it can't be that hot because they've all got trainers and shorts on.
Right. It's not as hot as what they have led us to believe.
No, and to be honest, it looks more like a mud flood now when you're looking at it, and you think,
Yeah. Right. So could it be like a mud flood?
Don't know, Amy. All I know is they're lying, and I ain't buying.
Yep. That's right. I agree. I'm not buying either.
Anyway, thank you so much for helping me do that video.
Oh,
Shock
you're
and horror!
welcome.
Lava is not as hot as they say it is!
Yes.
Oh no, sorry. Lava isn't as hot as you thought it was. I think it's like that bit when, ages ago, I put a video out saying, how fast do you think planes are when they take off? When you're in it and they go like, whack those things down, you go up the runway, you think, God, we're going supersonic! And then you find out, what do you mean we were only going 80 miles an hour?
Right.
A big plane can take off. The smaller planes, so I mean, they're still jet engines, but the propeller ones are doing about 80 odd miles an hour. And a big plane, an Airbus or whatever, it's 80 to 100 odd miles an hour before they take off. They get to 100, it's always, that's it. That's where they definitely take off when it gets to 100, but the plane can take off at 80.
Yes. I never realized that.
No, like, what the beep is going on. So a plane isn't going the speed you thought. And another thing as well is, just very quickly, as we are supposed to be finishing, they showed this little truck, you know, like those little tiny Japanese trucks or Chinese trucks. They're like about a truck for one person. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about. They use them for doing the roads and things, but they're usually quite tiny.
Yes.
Why am I talking about that? I've got lost, Amy. Hang on a second.
You were saying about the aeroplanes.
Oh yeah, what it was is, it was travelling down the runway. Now, how fast do you think one of those could go?
I wouldn't think that fast.
And the plane was keeping up with that.
Really? Oh
when
my
it was
God.
landing. So when a plane lands, it's only doing about 20-30 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
Because sometimes they stick the thruster in reverse, don't they? And you get all that noise and you think, oh, just had our supersonic ride, and it's nothing like that. In fact, the new planes can almost take off from standstill like a Harrier jet.
Yes.
Oh, I just don't get all this. That's really annoyed me. He's got trainers on.
I know.
Trainers, Amy. Trainers. Do you know what? You almost want them to drop a bit on their shoe, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
And look at that, how hot the sun is. But anyway, Amy, thank you so much for helping me make the video.
Oh, you're welcome, Karen.